Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to invite you all to take your seats, please. Thank you. Good afternoon. Wow, we appreciate the really fabulous attendance this afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the ACD 2024 annual meeting. My name is Terry Dolan, and I have the honor of serving as your president this year. And I'm going to invite us all to please stand so that we will participate in the Pledge of Allegiance being led by Colonel Pete Guevara, and afterwards Dr. Robert Lamb will deliver our invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May all in this room and our colleagues and friends who could not be with us today lead with compassion and guide the college in its work to serve humanity. May courage, strength, and peace be upon all who teach, all who learn, and all who serve. Amen.
Thank you, and you can please be seated. So this is our official business meeting of the American College of Dentists, and I should start by saying congratulations to each and every new fellow of the American College. So why don't you just stand so we can recognize and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm also privileged and honored to introduce the officers and regents of the American College of Dentists. So I'll ask if you will please stand and let us recognize you. And we'll hold our applause till the end. We have President-elect Robert Fiella, Vice President Terry Norris, Treasurer Carol Haynes, Immediate past president and ACD Foundation president, Robert Lamb. We have our at-large regents, Joseph Crowley, Krista Jones, Pamela Alston. Unfortunately, Tony Ruca could not join us, but she is our final at-large regent. And then we have geographic regents, who lead the various regencies of the American College, starting with Regency 1, Julie Connolly, Regency 2, Pete Guevara, Regency 3, Robert Plage, Regency 4, Brenda Thompson, Regency 5, Thomas Raymond, Regency 6, Christy Swallow, Regency 7, Ned Nix, and Regency 8, Robin Henderson. So I hope you all get to know these folks well. We have a Regency breakout session. We'll have an opportunity to spend time together by geographic Regency, and I think that will be a really nice opportunity for you to get to know each other. Also today we have our liaison to the board from the American Society for Dental Ethics, and I'd like Pam Zarkowski to stand and be recognized. Thank you, Pam. And our liaison from the Student Professionalism and Ethics Association, who could not be here today, that's Eric Clintmom, but we have our regent intern, Josh Broussard. All right, so let's thank all of these amazing volunteer leaders. I'm truly grateful for such an engaged and active board members and for each fellow's commitment to the vision and mission of the American College of Dentists. We are all volunteer leaders, and we thank you for your generous donation of your time, your talent, and your treasure. We have much to celebrate in these next few days, and I'm so glad we could all be here together and celebrate in such a beautiful location. We have a special welcome to our fellowship candidates. We are welcoming 283 of you into the college tomorrow, and we look forward to many years of working alongside you in service to our mission to advance excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership in oral health care. The annual meeting is a special time for fellows to celebrate our history while working together to create our dynamic future. As most of you know, we introduced our new executive director, Mike Graham, earlier this year, and we want to give a special thanks to the search committee chaired by Bob Fiella and members of the committee, Joe Crowley, Pam Alston, Robert Lamb, Steve Chan, and Cecile Feldman, who did an unbelievable job in their execution of this task and the identification of our amazing new executive director, Mike Graham. And he'll get to say hello to you in just a minute. But just to highlight some of the other accomplishments of the college over the past year, we finalized and published a strategic plan, and more importantly, in my mind, we developed a work plan to implement and measure the goals and our achievement in ensuring its success. During the Regency breakout sessions directly after this meeting, you'll have the opportunity to give feedback and continue the development of that plan from a section and Regency standpoint, and we look forward to hearing from you and receiving your input. Also in the past year, and over the past 2 years actually, Carol Haynes is our treasurer of the ACD and the ACDF, along with our audit task force, completed the 2023 audit and worked with staff to create new internal control document that ensures transparency and good stewardship of the money that the dues revenue that we collect, and that continues to be an important priority for us as an organization. We've continued to use a transparent and collaborative budgeting process, and we have been adopting and implementing contemporary best practices for nonprofit organizational management, and the board and staff are ensuring the continuing strength of the ACD today and into the future. Another important milestone is that the fellowship approved the new bylaws in August, so I thank everyone who paid attention to that and actually submitted a vote in endorsing those new bylaws. I want to thank our bylaws committee with Tom Raymond as chair. They spent 2 years working on this very essential document, and it reflects current best practice to better serve our organization moving forward. Another milestone, and I know many of you participated in the CE course just prior to this session, but you have received the new ethics handbook for dentistry when you registered, and some of you attended the CE course, and that's a really exciting, it's probably our most widely distributed work product, and we're really happy that it's been updated as the ethics handbook for dentistry. We think it better reflects the ACD's core values in a more contemporary context. And this cornerstone publication will continue to instill our strong and deeply rooted values for generations to come. I want to give a special thanks to the ASD board members who played a really important role in the updating of this document. Another milestone, you say, wow, we've had a busy year this year. We hosted what we called Shaping the Future or SHIFT Leadership Program held in Rockville in March. This was led by Dr. Sri Koka, a founder and faculty member from the Career Design and Dentistry. He's also an incoming board member. And so we're really excited to have his talent among our leadership team. The feedback was overwhelmingly favorable, and we'll be offering a second session in April of next year. We also held an ACD Ethics Summit, which was titled Breaking Down the Silos, Dentistry's Ethical Responsibility as a Partner in Healthcare. And that was held a few months ago in Rockville with participants from allied dental organizations convening to work through this timely topic through an ethical lens. And the planning committee co-chairs were Tony Ruka and Scott Tomar, along with the planning team members Lisa Simon, Jane Barrow, John Kearns, and they led this thought-provoking and action-oriented discussion about the dental profession's responsibilities in improving whole person health. You'll receive a detailed report from this session, and it will be published in the Journal of the American College of Dentists. And the board reaffirmed its strong commitment to the Student Professional and Ethics Association in Dentistry, which we love to call SPEA, and renewed its support for this important organization. SPEA is a national student-driven association that was established to promote and support students' lifelong commitment to ethical behavior to benefit the patients they serve and to further develop the dental profession. I would say that the ACD and SPEA have shared a very collegial and successful friendship and collaboration for more than a decade, and the ACD board is proud to support the work of this student-led organization. And we really consider them the future of our profession and really an incredible investment, and it's a pleasure to work with the SPEA leadership. As your president, I've had many opportunities to travel and meet with many sections as we continue to understand and define the need for fellowship in our professional endeavors. And it's a privilege to work with you and to promote fellowship and our ideals that make the organization so important to the future of dentistry. Robert Lamb, as president of the foundation, has reinvigorated planning for fundraising and ensuring future generations benefit from our foundation's work. And Mike Graham has made it a priority to energize our fellows and make sure that our organization continues to serve the next generation of dental leaders. And you'll hear from both of them in today's program. At the heart of all we believe in is fellowship is key to the next generation of leadership. Our strength lies in our commitment to our mission and moving it forward together. Thank you for being here for these couple days of wonderful celebrating our newest fellows and continuing the important work of our shared mission. As I mentioned, in 2023, the college undertook a year-long process to identify and hire a new executive director. And I know that many of you in this room already knew Mr. Michael Graham. He's an honorary fellow of this college, and he brings to us 30 years of leadership experience in organized dentistry. Many of you have met him, heard him speak, and he spent much of the last 6 months traveling around our country and Canada to sections to get to know our fellows at the local level. And I'm sure that you will join me today as we offer him a very warm welcome, Mike Graham.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, Dr. Dolan. And congratulations to our new fellows and their sponsors for taking the time to come to this meeting and accept your role as a servant leader of our great profession. Over the years, I've spoken about the multitude of challenges that our profession is currently facing. Regardless of those changes, one thing is certain: our profession must continue to live by the highest ethical and professional standards that have made it one of the most respected professions. Dr. Dolan spoke of many strategic plan activities in which the college is presently engaged. These activities are intended to deliver meaningful and measurable results that promote our mission of advancing excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership in oral health care. Having said that, I'll tell you that the plan will not be successful in achieving our mission of keeping our profession one of the most respected professions unless every fellow does their part. And for you to do your part, your staff at ACD pledges to give you our fullest support to help us to achieve the collective goals while at the same time enhancing engagement and excitement within the college. That will provide real value to you, our colleagues in the profession, and I look forward to working with all of you in the future. Now, one of the best things about ACD leadership is the collaborative, collegial relationships that we create over time that creates this environment of growth and belonging. And Dr. Carol Haynes, ACD and ACDF treasurer, is a tremendous leader and partner, especially regarding stewardship of our assets. Through the President, please help me recognize the Treasurer of the College, Dr. Carol Haynes.
Thank you, Mr. Graham. I am pleased to inform you that the financial position of both the college and foundation is strong. We continue to carefully plan and evaluate our programs, revenues, and expenses to ensure we remain mission-based and focused on our strategic plan. It is important to note that the college and foundation are audited annually by an independent accounting firm. Most importantly, we are required to uphold the strictest standards regarding our fiduciary duty and to be unquestionably good stewards of our fellows' resources. The focus of our financial process activities this year has been the continued implementation of financial best practice guidelines passed by the Board of Regents in 2022. The results include the formal adoption of the Audit Task Force as a standing committee of the Board of Regents. This committee oversees the annual independent audit and includes members who are not currently serving on the Board of Regents to ensure there is transparency at the committee level. The new internal controls that I reported to you last year have been codified into a working document that has been reviewed by the Audit Committee and implemented by the board and staff, ensuring greater transparency, clarity, and oversight of operations. As part of this process, a formal reporting calendar that includes monthly snapshots of our financial activities and increased participation by the Finance Committee has also been put into place. We have also made a serious effort to streamline our operations with an eye on sustainability, as well as fiscal responsibility, from the continued reduction of paper and single-use materials to the realignment of staffing at the national office. We have continued to work hard this year to examine and rethink our business operations, reducing unnecessary costs and creating a more agile and contemporary administrative environment that better supports our mission. The practices and procedures of the ACD Foundation have been reviewed and updated in parallel to the college, and the same updates have been applied. The foundation accounts are strong and growing, thanks to your generosity and skillful financial management. The ACDF will continue to serve its mission in support of the college for generations to come, including our commitment to SPIA, development of our sections, dental education and outreach, and developing successive generations of leaders in oral health care. The president of our foundation, Dr. Robert Lamb, will share more details about the foundation in his report. I would like to thank our entire finance team, Finance Committee Chair and incoming Treasurer, Dr. Joe Crowley, and committee members, Dr. Bob Plage and Dr. Brenda Thompson. Audit Committee Chair, Dr. Tom Raymond, and his committee, Drs. Ned Nix, Pam Alston, Lance Rucker, Doug Cassatt, Ron Lemo, and Steve Chan, and our senior staff, including Executive Director Mike Graham. Special thanks to our accountant, Samreen Sadiq, and Managing Director, Susan Pittman, who continue to work tirelessly to make the ACD and ACDF fiduciarily responsible, healthy, and well documented. I have been grateful for the opportunity to work with and learn from them. It has been an honor to serve as your treasurer. Your support is noted and very much appreciated. Dr. Joe Crowley is well prepared and positioned to provide outstanding leadership for the ACD and ACDF as the incoming treasurer. I know that you will support him as he steps into this position. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol, for your service as treasurer. Really outstanding work, you and your committees. And so now, Dr. Robert Lamb, president of the American College of Dentists Foundation, will share an update with you. Robert?
Thank you, Dr. Dolan. Over 50 years ago, the American College of Dentists Foundation was established to support mission-essential programs of the college. It is the fundraising arm of the college and is a vehicle for tax-deductible donations and gifts. These generous donations by our fellows and friends sustain our programs and commitment to dentistry as a profession. The last year has been a highly productive one for the college, fueled by the foundation, with much more to come. In her president's report, Dr. Dolan shared details of the accomplishments of the college over the last year. None of these things would have been possible without the commitment of our fellows as demonstrated through contributions to the foundation. Since 2020, in addition to the effects of the pandemic, our fellowship has shifted from more dues-paying fellows to more life fellows whose dues are optional. With thoughtful stewardship, the college and foundation have weathered both the pandemic and the shift in our demographics well. Stewardship of your commitment to the college, the foundation, and the profession is our top priority. Historically, we have asked that Life Fellows pay a small, singular amount in voluntary dues. My predecessor, Dr. Dick Jones, and I discussed the opportunity for Life Fellows to contribute any amount starting this year. This contribution could be directed towards national and/or section dues, as well as donations to the ACD Foundation. As a Life Fellow, I am proud to announce that our cohort has risen to the occasion, with many, including myself, contributing full dues and a donation to the ACDF. This initiative has raised $55,000 so far this year. In 2023, Dr. Paula K. Friedman, the immediate past regent of the Regency 1, seeded the Section Leadership Development Initiative, which raised $83,000 for strengthening the college and profession through greater support for our sections and section leadership. Developing the sections is part of the college's strategic plan, and Dr. Friedman has inspired many to lend a hand towards that effort. In 2024, we funded the Shift Leadership Session for section leaders. Another one is planned, as was noted, for 2025. As Mr. Graham detailed in his Executive Director's report, other activities are launching in support of our sections and their leaders. The foundation owns the building that houses our national office in Rockville, Maryland. The ACD realizes revenue from the college for the rent that is paid to the foundation for the ACD's use of the building. We also rent a suite of offices to the Pierre Fouchard Academy. The leases amply cover the property tax and maintenance on the building each year. Although the office was built in 1983 as a commercial property, it is part of the Montgomery Avenue Historic District and was designed to look like a historic home. Its proximity to regional public transit, downtown Rockville, and its beautiful location has helped the value of the building remain steady despite a drop in the value of commercial space nationwide. Fellows visiting the Washington, D.C. area are encouraged to visit the office, where you'll be warmly greeted by the ACD staff. Contributions to the foundations are always welcome. When you support the college programming, you're supporting the future of dentistry. I would like to take this opportunity to also encourage you to contribute by getting involved in your local section. Local projects advance the mission of the college at the grassroots level. SPIA students are mentored, ethics and leadership lectures are provided, and outreach is often conducted best at the local level. Your commitment of time and energy is invaluable to the college and the profession. You are important to the profession of dentistry at a crucial time in its history, and your time and treasure make a world of difference. Thank you for your ongoing fellowship and support of the American College of Dentists and the ACD Foundation. I also want to give special thanks to the ACD Foundation Board of Directors, Dr. Terry Dolan, Dr. Carol Haynes, Dr. Joe Crowley, and Dr. Bob Fiala. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lamb. And at this time, our Vice President, Dr. Terry Norris, will pay tribute to our deceased members.
Thank you, Dr. Dolan. Let us take a moment to recognize friends and colleagues who contributed so much to the college and to our profession and whose loss we feel deeply. In 2024, we have been made aware of the loss of over 150 fellows, leaving a distinct void in our lives, and especially in the lives of their loved ones. Our meeting is a time to look hopefully toward the future with the induction of new fellows, and it is also a time to honor our past by remembering our departed friends and colleagues. Since new inductees were notified in March of this year, we have lost 2 fellows who would be at the convocation. Those 2 fellows will be inducted in absentia to honor those. I would ask all, would you please stand and share a moment of silence and contemplation in memory of those we have lost. As is our custom, I place this rose with the others as a symbol that our colleagues remain forever in our hearts and fellowship. Thank you so much, and please be seated.
So thank you, Dr. Norris. And as we continue our business meeting, I'd say one of the significant things that happens at the end of every annual meeting is the transition to a new Board of Regents. So I'm going to ask you to please welcome Dr. Sean Meehan, incoming Regent for Regency 2. There he is in the back. Thank you, Sean. And Dr. Thank you. And Dr. Nancy Larson, incoming Regent for Regency 5. I'd also like to welcome Dr. Joe Crowley, whose term as at-large regent has ended and has been elected as treasurer of the college. Joe? Colonel Peter Guevara, whose term as the regent for Regency 2 has ended, and he has been elected as vice president. Incoming president, and let's see. And Terry Norris, who has been elected as incoming president-elect. Thank you, Terry. And Dr. Robert Fiala, who has been elected president-elect in 2024, and he will become and succeed me as president of the American College beginning tomorrow, I guess. Bob Fiala. And I'm going to install you in just a second. I also want to mention that Dr. Shreve Koka was appointed by the board to serve as Regent at Large. Shree, I think you're here. There he is, okay. So it is now my great privilege to install, oh, you got it. Oh, okay, good. It's my great privilege to install Dr. Bob Fiala as president of the American College of Dentists. His term will begin officially on Friday, October 18th, and run through the 2025 annual meeting. So, Dr. Fiala, you've been elected to lead this esteemed organization. As duly elected president, you're expected to be the leader in the dental profession with the highest ethical standards, to inspire others to take an active role in the advancement of oral health care, and to take the lead in recognizing the exceptional contributions of our colleagues and promote the nomination to fellowship in the college. Your primary duty as you assume this highest leadership role in the American College of Dentists is to lead the advancement of our mission and demonstrate at every opportunity by the means for achieving our objective. Please indicate your intent to faithfully discharge these duties by saying, "I accept."
I accept.
Thank you. With your intent clearly stated in the presence of this audience, you are officially installed as next year's president of the American College of Dentists. I extend you my best wishes for the most successful year ahead, and it's my honor to pin you with the presidential pin to add to your collection. All right, Bob, and you're up. Sorry, your job is not over. Here you go.
Well, thank you, Dr. Dolan, and I would like to express appreciation to you for your leadership and service to the American College of Dentists as our president. Your years of service to the ACD are clearly notable, and we look forward to your continued service as immediate past president. It is my privilege to install the new officers and regents who have committed to serving the ACD for the coming year. Their terms will also begin on Friday, October 18th. They are as follows as they set forward. President-elect Terry Norris. Vice President Peter Rivera. Treasurer Joe Crowley. Regent, Regency 2, Sean Meehan. Regent, Regency 5, Nancy Larson, and Regent at Large, Sri Koka. As duly elected officers and regents of the American College of Dentists, you are expected to promote within the dental profession the highest ethical standards, to take an active role in the advancement of oral health care, and to promote the nomination of our exceptional colleagues to fellowship in the college. You've been elected to take the leadership role in promoting the mission of the American College of Dentists and to demonstrate at every opportunity the means for achieving our objectives. As officers and regents of the American College of Dentists, please indicate your intent to faithfully discharge these duties by replying, "I accept."
I accept.
With your intent clearly stated in the presence of this audience, you are officially installed as regents and officers of the Board of Regents of the American College of Dentists. I'm looking forward to a productive and successful year ahead working with you all. And I would also like to welcome Dr. Daniel Carney, the new liaison to the Board of Regents from the Student Professionalism and Ethics Association. Dan, are you here? Where is Dan? Maybe he's not here. Okay. On behalf of the college, thank you to the members of the board who will be serving in our organization in other ways after this meeting. Dr. Eric Klintbaum is stepping down as SPIA liaison, and Dr. Tom Raymond, Regent for Regency 5, Dr. Carol Haynes, Treasurer, and Dr. Robert Lamb, President of the ACD Foundation, will rotate off the board. The ACD, ACDF, SPIA, and the profession owe you a deepest gratitude and appreciation for your work and devotion.
So thank you, Dr. Fiala, and we are all looking forward to your leadership in the upcoming year. So Mr. Graham will introduce the orientation video for our new fellows. Mike?
Thank you. All right. When we welcome new fellows, we also welcome new perspectives, new skill sets, and a fresh commitment to ideals and values. To our new fellows, we are truly glad you are here. We know your contributions will strengthen our fellowship and the profession. This orientation video has been produced for our new fellows, but is perhaps a great reminder for our long-term fellows. Everyone is encouraged to stay to view this presentation. And when it is over, I will tell you where the Regency breakouts are, so please stay till the end. Thank you. On behalf of the American College of Dentists, welcome to our new fellows. I'm Mike Graham, Executive Director of the college, and it is my privilege to give you a brief overview of this prestigious organization, one with a distinguished past and an equally exciting future. Fellowship in the college is an honor, and more importantly, it is an opportunity to serve the profession and society. Fellowship is more than an award or recognition. It is a call to leverage generations of experience, dedication, passion, and motivation to advance our common mission, to advance excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership in dentistry. So what is the college? You were not chosen by accident. You were invited to join the college because you have demonstrated excellence. You've made significant contributions to the profession and society, and your good work has already embodied the mission. This is a special organization, made so by the commitment and dedication of the fellows. The basic principles that gave rise to the college have endured for more than 100 years. Those are to elevate the standards of dentistry, to encourage graduate study, and to grant fellowship to those who have done meritorious work. These ideals represented rather bold measures for the times. They also provided the basis for the college's pivotal role in transforming dentistry from a trade into a profession through the creation and promotion of the highest standards in practice, education, research, and industry. The college continues to hold the profession to its highest ideals through meaningful programs and projects at both the national and local levels. We champion initiatives in leadership, education, research, professional development, ethical conduct, and much more. We seek the best for society by seeking the best for dentistry. How is the college organized? The college is rooted in one primary element, you, the fellow. The fellowship is divided into local geographic sections which elect local leaders. The sections are grouped into 8 regencies led by an elected regent. The regents serve on a board of regents and represent the sections and fellows at the national level. This organization is also served by appointed at-large regents who provide perspectives on organized dentistry, federal services, dental industry, and academia. National officers are nominated by the fellows, then evaluated and elected by past presidents of the college. You were selected for fellowship because you exemplify the characteristics we've talked about. But it can't stop there. Fellowship comes with the responsibility of ongoing, outstanding leadership in the profession that has given us so much. Giving back means giving our time and treasure to help the next generation of dentists maintain the very highest standards of dentistry.
Also represented in our membership are our affiliate groups. The American Society for Dental Ethics appoints a member who is also a fellow to serve on the board every 4 years. The Student Professionalism and Ethics Association also appoints a liaison who is a fellow. A unique aspect of the board is that every 2 years, its members select a resident or young dentist with fewer than 5 years of practice experience to serve as regent intern.
As a former regent intern, national leader in SPIA, and currently a co-executive director of SPIA, I know that the ACD-SPIA partnership has been instrumental in growing our organization and shaping the future of dentistry through mentorship and leadership support. Partnering with the college has given dental students with an interest in ethics and professionalism a clear path to leadership in dentistry.
So, how do you fit in? You probably already know many fellows of the college. one common thread that really stands out: all fellows are leaders who are committed to excellence, ethics, and professionalism. This high level of commitment allows the college to serve uniquely as both an authority and an influencer. We empower and engage colleagues, students, and the entire community of oral healthcare professionals to serve our common mission to advance excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership. For nearly a century, our fellows have courageously advocated for and shaped and led the profession. You might be wondering about how you were selected for fellowship. Fostering a committed fellowship requires the utmost care when selecting fellows. The ACD nomination process is rigorous. Your accomplishments were first recognized by 2 fellows in good standing who prepared a nomination packet on your behalf. Your nomination was submitted to the college's executive office, and then it was reviewed by a committee of 5 distinguished fellows who considered your nomination without knowing the identity of your nominator or seconder. What this means is that you did not get into the college because of any special connection between established ACD leaders. The confidential, blind, peer-reviewed process is described in our bylaws and continues to be of the utmost importance to our college. What does the convocation mean? When you are officially inducted as a Fellow of the American College of Dentists, you experience a ceremony steeped in tradition. Among the symbols included in the convocation are the college torch and the mace. The torch symbolizes vision and guiding light of the founders. The mace, a symbol of authority, includes the engraved names of 20 of the earliest and most eminent contributors to the dental profession. During the convocation ceremony, names are called, but no rank, title, or position are announced for any participant. Thus, the educator, the scientist, the general practitioner, the specialist, whether from a small town or a large city, will receive fellowship in the same manner. Your fellowship certificate is engraved only with your name, and although we may contribute in different ways, our fellowship is equal. An important part of the fellowship received by the inductees at the convocation is a gold and enamel pin that is a replica of the college seal. We hope you will wear this pin with pride for years to come, as it represents your commitment to a strong and vital organization. Also available is a lilac and rose rosette lapel pin that is appropriate to wear at college functions. Lilac and American rose are the official colors of the college. So what are your responsibilities as a fellow? Fellowship has many rights and responsibilities associated with significant achievements. Honoring dentists for their meritorious accomplishments is only a part of what college fellowship is about. Fellowship carries with it responsibilities that affirm when you accept the invitation to join. It is expected that you'll be active in the college and participate in college events, especially with your local section serving your community. We also have an expectation that you'll nominate qualified colleagues for fellowship. There's no better way to start your involvement with the college than through the nomination process. Fellowship in the college is a significant career milestone that was shared with you by 2 other dentists, and it's now your turn to lift up worthy peers. Expectations go 2 ways, and I hope you have an expectation that the college will continue to build on its proud history and record of accomplishment. I hope you'll also have an expectation that the college as an organization will continue to develop activities and projects that further our mission and are worthy of your time and attention. We want you to be as proud of the college as we are of you.
Another important aspect of our organization is the foundation. With our commitment to ongoing projects that sustain our mission comes requirements for financial and volunteer resources. The college has an organizational partner, the American College of Dentists Foundation, which is devoted to both fundraising and friend-raising for the college. The foundation was established in 1972 to enable the college to raise funds through tax-deductible gifts, which, in turn, could be used to support projects and initiatives of the college. All college projects are supported by the Foundation through activities that will sustain our mission far into the future. Thank you for your commitment to advancing excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership in dentistry, and for your time today. A few things I hope you will take into your first year as a fellow are: the mission of the ACD is to advance excellence, ethics, professionalism, and leadership in dentistry. The college does more than award fellowships. The college makes a difference in dentistry, actively working to improve our profession. The college is not a political organization. The college is known as the conscience of dentistry. Excellence, quality leadership, the highest ethical standards, and exceptional professionalism are characteristics shared by our fellows. And lastly, you are exceptional people, joining an extraordinary organization. I challenge you to continue your service and contributions. The strength and vitality of the college, its proud history, and its promising future provide a guiding light for the profession. And you are now one of those carrying the flame. The most predictable future is the one that you create, and the most promising future is the one we create together. Congratulations to each of you. We are honored to have you in our ranks.
All right. We have now come to the end of the program, and we're going to be breaking out into the various Regency breakout rooms. Now, for all of you who are as technologically advanced as I am, so some people know me, if you have an app, you go up on FAQ, and it'll say Regency breakout session rooms, and it'll give you the 8 Regency breakouts. But I'm going to read them for those that don't have the app. So Regency 1 is in the blue room, and the blue room is at the entrance in the lobby level. Regency 2 is in Mayor's Chamber 1. Regency 2 is in Mayor's Chamber 1. Regency 3 is in the Orpheum Room. Regency 4 is in Mayor's Chamber 2. Regency 5 is in Mayor's Chamber 3. Regency 6 is in the Roosevelt Ballroom, Salon 2, which is right next door here. Regency 7 is in the Mayor's Chamber 4, and Regency 8 is in the Waldorf Astoria Ballroom. Thank you very much for coming to the business meeting. We'll enjoy the rest of the meeting